welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all this flat twist pinup style that I did on my natural hair. I am starting off with blown out hair, and this just makes it easier for me to part my hair, but you don't have to use blown out hair. Right here, I'm just showing you all how I section off my hair in the back, and I kind of did a curved part, and that was purposeful because I wanted my flat twist to lay a certain way. But before we go in and moisturize, I am thoroughly detangling that section, and I am going to start off by doing a curved part that starts off by my ear and ends to the other side of my head. So for the products, I am starting off by using the Texture ID Coils Daily Moisturizing Cream and also the Texture ID Coils Twist Butter, and I'm going to top it off with their foam lotion as well. All of these products will be linked in the description box below, so if you didn't see them, I will make sure I link them below. So I didn't moisturize my hair the day before when I blow dried it, so I'm making sure that I get that moisture in, and I do have low porosity hair, so it does take me a few rubs and smooths to actually get the product into my hair. And one thing that I have been trying to do is trying to moisturize my hair until the white products are not able to be seen, because once they are gone, most of the time it has already worked its way inside of the cuticle. One reason I decided to use this foam is because I believe it's going to help set the twist in place instead of using things like gels and jams, which sometimes can be very drying on the hair. But I really wanted to try out this foam, so I am going to let you all see exactly how it turned out at the end. Most of the time I do like to go over the section with my wet brush, and this just helps me make sure that those products are getting distributed as evenly as possible. And then you want to go ahead and twist. As you all can see, it doesn't look like I am moving anywhere, and that is because I am making sure that I start off these twists as small as possible, meaning that I am picking up very small pieces as I travel throughout the entire section. While you are doing this, you do want to make sure that you twist tightly, make sure all the tangles are out, add a little bit of product to your ends, and then make sure you give them a coil so that the twist actually looks juicy at the end. Now, I made a mistake and left a piece of hair out of that section, but I was like, maybe it was supposed to happen, so we're just going to do a little coil at the end and make it cute. But we are moving on to the next section, and I did go ahead and add the moisturizers. And now I'm adding the foam right on top, and I'm going to make sure that I distribute all of the products evenly and begin twisting. So this part is going in the same direction as the previous one, so you want to go ahead and do another angle / curve parting and repeat this twisting process. So here's what the first two flat twists in the back look like. I did go ahead and add 2 more off camera, so I had a total of 4 in the back section. So now moving in the front, we are also going to start from the top of the ear, and we are going straight across. And I am trying to make sure that the twists are the same size. Of course, I did go ahead and moisturize this section. And this is just adding, I guess, a little bit more pizzazz in terms of the parting, because this is kind of like a transition. For our next few twists, we are going to add a little bit more of a curve element, so kind of starting from our front edges and bringing it all over. So that's what 2 looks like, and then we are going to go ahead and do a third flat twist with the curved element. In terms of the parting, I do want you all to see that this twist is not necessarily making it all the way over to the other side of my head, and that is because the hair that sits above my ear on the other side, we are going to need that for our last 2 flat twists that we are going to do once we are near the finishing process. So this is our second to the last twist, and we are still letting these flat twists go in the same curve direction. But as you all can see, I'm utilizing that hair from before that is left on that side to carry this twist to the back as far as possible. And that is why with the previous twists that we have done in the front, you didn't want them to go completely over to the side because you were going to need those hairs at the end. I hope that makes sense, but I'm sure you all can see it better than I am explaining it. So in the front, we have a total of 7 flat twists plus the 4 in the back for a total of 11. And now I'm just using some of that foam as well as some edge control to lay down my edges. And I plan for this to be the only time I lay my edges down when I do this hairstyle, because I'm trying not to manipulate my edges too much. This is a low manipulation hairstyle. So on the sides and in the back, I am giving myself a few little curls for a little added pizzazz, because you know I left that piece out in the back by mistake. And you want to go ahead and put a lot of foam on your hair, because we are going to tie our hair up and sit up under the dryer. And this process helps with the flyaway so that your hair can stay intact. It looks crisp and super neat, and you don't have to worry about those flyaways and frizzes. So I actually use a lot of wrap strips to tie my hair down, because I wanted to make sure that my entire head was covered besides the ends, of course. A scarf would be suitable instead of using wrap strips if you don't have any. However, I do believe that when using a satin or silk scarf, it will take longer to dry, because our hair does tend to hold water and the water transfers to the scarf. But I am going to sit up under my dryer for about 25 to 30 minutes until my hair is mostly dry. And as you all can see, one of my wrap strips came off, and yeah, I'm just taking those down. For the most part, my hair was dry. The frizzes were definitely laid down. The only water that I still had in my hair was on the side with the twist, and the water is from the foam. And now we are just going to pin our twist up. You can kind of do any design that you like, whatever works best for you. Because my hair is shorter, I do have to like really play with my hair to make sure it looks pretty decent. And one thing about pinning your hair up, you do want to make sure that the bobby pins that you are using, that it is not irritating your scalp when you do this pin up. And I'm not really doing like a specific design. I'm just trying to make sure that it looks neat and it's not messy. And here is the final look, you guys. I am really in love with this hairstyle. Of course, shorter hair sometimes calls for bigger earrings. And for me, I just like this style because it's low manipulation. I can really just tie my hair down with a scarf and not have to do anything to it in the morning, which I really love, let's be honest. And I could have it taken down into a cute little twist out. But I really hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, I can't wait to see you all in my next one. See ya.